I'm a big believer that mobility training should be a part of your daily habits, just like brushing your teeth. These are 5 of my favorite movements that you can do on your own with minimal equipment in order to help your joints and your body feel a lot better. Give these a try and let me know how it feels. First one we wanted to talk about was a child's pose with a side reach. It's going to be where we start on our hands and knees, and you're going to drop your hips down to your shoes, to your heels. Let your head come down between your arms. You want to reach your arms up as far as you can while driving your hips back towards your feet. You're going to start to feel that stretch through your lower back and under your arms by the lats. And then you want to start to bring your arms over to one side while also pushing your hips into that opposite foot. You want to feel that stretch right in here and down in that lower back, and then start to walk your hands over to the other side. Do that same thing, push the hips the opposite direction. Hold this here for like 2 to 3 breaths. Always remember to breathe through the stretch. And you're going to come back to that opposite side, and you're going to do that 2 to 3 times each side. Next up, we have the couch stretch. Couch stretch is called that because if you're at home, a couch is perfect for this, but in reality, you just need anything that's about knee height. We're going to be using our bench. And to get this going, you want to step right next to the bench, take a big step forward, and put one foot on top of the bench. Then you're going to take your knee and drive it back towards that elevated foot. Try to get it back as far as you can. Let the knee rest on the ground. And now we are going to make sure that we are staying nice and tall. We don't want to be leaning forward. We don't want to be holding the ground. If you need to grab a foam roller or something to hold on to, whatever it is to make sure that we are staying tall through this movement. From here, we should be feeling that stretch down the front of our leg. But now we want to stay tall and take our hips and tilt them forward. So we're getting that big stretch through our hip flexor here. And we want to hold this for about 30 seconds and then switch legs. All right, next up, we're going to be doing the 90 and 90. Where we're going to be sitting down on our butts and we're going to be getting our legs into a 90-degree angle. So each leg, we want to be at a 90-degree angle here. All right, and then you're going to take a nice deep breath and fold over that front leg. Exhale as you're folding. You want that front foot to drive into the ground so you feel a nice big stretch through the back of your front leg. Hold that for about 3 seconds. Come back up. And then you're going to take a deep breath, put that opposite elbow on the knee, plant that other hand, and exhale and get a good twist. So as you're twisting, you want to drive that elbow into the knee and push with that hand, and every exhale you want to push in a little bit more, twist a little bit more. Get that about 3 times, 3 deep breaths each side. When we switch sides, we're going to keep our feet planted. Open up that back leg as best you can before that other leg moves. And it's going to flip over and over, and we're right back into a 90 and 90 with the other leg forward. After we do that about 3 times, we want to come back to center, sitting tall. And we want to take that front knee now and open and close about 10 times. Each one of these, we really want to focus on driving that knee up as best we can and bringing it back down. We're not just flapping our wings. We're not just getting a little bit and just going. We want to get good ranges of motion and really push our limits here. After you get 10, again, you're going to plant those feet and open, switch, and get 10 going the other side. The last movement we're going to do in the 90 and 90 here is now get a little internal rotation. So we're going to try to first start by lifting the back foot off the ground and then come around. Let the toe point up to the ceiling and then come back and just tap the knee to the ground and come back up. I want to stay upright throughout here and come back around and get this 5 times before you switch sides and get 5 on the other leg. Okay, so we've been working on our hips, working on our back, stretching everything out. Now we're going to put it all together in a mobility flow. To do this, we're going to start on our knees. You're going to put your shoelaces into the ground so your feet are flat. You want to squeeze your glutes, brace your core. Arms are out, and you're going to reach and lean back as far as you can, and then come back up, and then you're digging your toes into the ground, rolling into a deep squat here, and we want our hands on the ground as we twist, other arm, twist, and then feet on your shoes, hips up, down, and then back to your knees. Squeeze, brace, lean. So again, make this a habit. Do these 5 exercises every day, and I guarantee you, your joints, your body, it's all going to be feeling a whole lot better. Give it a try. Let me know how you feel.